for most of the kids, they don't know any different.
Yeah.
Right? Kane, Cora, and Knox, they actually don't know any different. It's just their life. It's mom and dad make these videos. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, dude. I think places of business bring a little reality to their world, so it's great. But overall, the experience has been so positive. The things my family has gotten to do because of it is just something that most families never get to do.
Yeah.
I know almost all the YouTubers that my kids watch, so it's like, hey, you FaceTime me, and it's like my kids get to be a part of that. And it is very cool. Downside, double-edged sword of that is all my kids are homeschooled now.
Okay.
You know, public school was chaos for a while. We did it.
Oh, really?
But it was chaos. Like, I got to pick up the kids, and back then all I had was, you know, high schoolers and kids, and it was chaos.
I thought you were pulling up in a
supercar. I felt terrible that, you know, my kids couldn't be normal at school. So then we did private school, which was great. And now all my viewers are older now. They're 18 minimum to 35. Like, they've all grown up. They're adults. They're so respectful. And I don't deal with a lot of issues with kids anymore. I swear, yesterday I was at a restaurant and a kid came up to me and said, dude, Roman Atwood. I haven't heard that from a kid forever. So that was weird. Now it's a very just adult business channel. My kids are vaguely in them if I'm actually with them. Everything I do now is very real and raw. If I'm here, I'm filming here. If I'm
you just film wherever you're
I film whatever I'm doing, and I do focus way less on my kids. Like, I don't want it to be a family channel. I want it to be a business channel with inspiration, motivation, a place my viewers can go to get lifted, feel inspired, a little spark under their tail, you know? But I'm with my kids too sometimes, and they jump in. My daughter loves in the videos.
She loves being in, I'm sure.
Yeah, she is the YouTuber. So I can't say, honey, no. Daddy's the only YouTuber now. But I get what you're saying. It is a double-edged sword. It has come with certain things. 90% or more positive. Very, very positive.
That's amazing.
I've gotten to give them such a cool life because of these videos. So
that's amazing.
Thankful for that.
I've seen Noah actually a lot on my TikTok. Like,
oh, cool.
He's got a. It's like a lot of people also grew up with him, right? So
Man,
seeing him as an adult now, he's
Noah's
in the
fan
gym.
base.
He's put on a lot of muscle, right?
Noah's fan base is something to be looked into. They are so loyal. Like you said, I don't know how old Noah was when he started, but the first words on the vlog channel was from Noah. And he was a kid. Wow. And so were all the viewers. And now they're all Noah's age.
So they're all like, they all feel like he's like a brother. You
they
know?
literally grew up with Noah more probably than anybody. So his fan base is wildly just into whatever he's doing. I'm excited to see what he does. He moved back home this week.
I was gonna ask you. I saw that.
Moved back home this week.
I'm sure you're happy about that, huh?
Oh man, last night we're cooking hot dogs on the fire with the whole family, listening to music. I was like, it's been a year and a half since we did this, so it felt amazing. I'm excited to see what he wants to do. I know, obviously, everyone's like, you guys got to do a prank together. There's some things where people are just hyped about from the old days, but
so you think he's gonna pursue like content creation in some capacity?
I don't know. He's doing a little. He's dabbling.
Okay. Cool.
But he has also made it kind of clear he doesn't love it.
Okay.
Which, man, I get more than anything.
Yeah.
I didn't love the Rope Factory. I didn't love guitar. My dad played guitar every day, so I get that. Yeah. I get that. I don't expect any of my kids to want to do it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So at this, like around this time in the episode, there's a question I usually ask, and I think I already know your answer, and I also know that you probably don't want to talk about this too much because it's been over talked about. But I have to ask, because what I usually follow all this up with is like, are there moments in your life of being famous that, what were the bad parts of being famous? And I know you have a very famous story of, an incident with the FBI. And
sure.
Again, you guys have spoke about it at length. You've probably spoke about it on multiple podcasts.
You have there's so many videos about it.
So I don't want to like make you go too deep into it, but can you just give like a 1 minute, like what exactly happened, just to give some context as to
Yeah,
like
I can give you all kinds of juice on like what it's like to hit a certain level on YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially in the early days where it wasn't so common.
Yeah.
I think even now if you just popped off super famous, it wouldn't be as bad. I don't know the exact amount, but I'll tell you this: we had 24-hour police officers at my home for 5 years.
Wow.
Every day, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, every day of the year, 24-hour police. We had to build a guard shack, a gate, a fence around the whole property. It was chaos. And honestly, if I didn't have kids, I probably wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
I probably just wung it. But with the kids, I did everything possible to secure the property. Spent, I don't know, way over $1 million on police officers. I hired a lot of the police that worked in the town. So that's one part of being a content creator is just the sheer mass of success we had in the early days of YouTube when it was so unique.
Yeah.
To be successful
A
on
lot of
YouTube,
eyeballs on you.
it attracted a lot of want to see this YouTuber.
Yeah.
Right. We've had a handful of incidences where people would jump the gate and get caught by the police, and a lot of that off camera. We had an entire incident where we were actually off the internet, which was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I think at times, I think of my favorite TV show, right? And then I think about it just ending without a word.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
I had to do that.
Yeah.
I had to do that, and it broke my heart, and my viewers were worried, and it was just one of those things is that when the FBI says, look, you should leave the internet. They actually, I don't remember them saying leave the internet. They're not legally allowed.
Yeah.
But they made it clear you should get off the internet.
Yeah.
Until this is over. That ended up taking a year.
So crazy.
It ended up taking a year.
Because you really didn't say anything.
Couldn't say a word.
You just stopped posting. You and Brittany and nothing.
Ghosted.
Just ghosted them.
Ghosted.
Yeah. I mean, obviously I remember this happening, but you literally gave no, hey guys, we'll be back.
The situation was so intense that we just did whatever they said.
Yeah.
We did whatever they said.
Especially, again, you're thinking about your kids before everything at that point.
Oh, man.
So
nothing else matters.
yeah, exactly. So